okay, it's alright. I got something you won't like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right. It's okay, it's alright. I got something you won't like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.
Good morning. God bless you guys. It is a weird Wednesday. It is Wednesday, October the 3rd, 2021, 16 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny, Barbi, Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950, iHeartRadio, radio.com. By the way, we're live on iHeartRadio at the moment. ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, also distributed by Comedy World Net Radio. Thank you so much, and Comedy Cloud. We appreciate you guys over there. Thanks to our multiple affiliates that are broadcasting the show this morning. We truly appreciate you. Just want to point out a couple. WFLX, The Flex in Rochester. Thanks, guys. And 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. We really appreciate you guys. You can Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links come up. And it'll direct you to whatever site you need to watch or listen to the show on all major podcast platforms, guys. We're on YouTube this morning as well. Go to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Subscribe to that page, and you get notified on YouTube. And this morning, we're on Facebook. Join our business page, guys. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, you get notified when we go live after 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. And join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group, one of the hottest groups on Facebook. Thank you so much. This is where you get your morning love, and the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. So we're excited for you guys to be here this morning. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you. Good morning. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have a great show for you today on this weird Wednesday. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. So you do not want to miss that. Morning, Barbie.
Good morning, Senny. Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 34 degrees outside. It's cold. 52 will be the high today, clear, and there is a freeze warning in effect until 9 a.m. this morning, so please be careful and bundle up. 34 in Stroudsburg, clear, and 52 for the high, and there is also a freeze warning until 9 a.m. in Stroudsburg, so bundle up and be careful driving. In Newark, New Jersey, it's 37 degrees right now, going up to a high of 55 today. And it's going to be clear. 43 in New York City, clear, and 52 for the high. In Atlanta, it's 45 right now. The high today is going to be 59, fair with some cloud cover. And then overnight, they will have some rain. In Miami, it's 75 degrees, 82 for the high, and mostly cloudy. In Chicago, it's 36 degrees right now, going up to a high of 45 today, clear, but some clouds later this afternoon and a slight possibility of a shower. 55 in Los Angeles, 73 for the high and mostly cloudy. In Louisville, it's 32 degrees, and 52 would be the high today and fair. 36 in Rochester, 45 for the high and clear. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Got the morning buzz, and you know the deal with that. It's one thing that we can guarantee on the show each and every morning that your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So you stay tuned, get your beverage, get ready, sit back, relax, and enjoy that morning buzz. We truly appreciate you. Senny, what else you got?
We're also going to have front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. So make sure you stick around for that.
Yes, there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys stay tuned.
All right, so guys, don't go nowhere. When we come back, we're going to shout out the room in a few. We're going to show you some love. Special shout out to Young and Nut. We appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you so much. And DJ Rome, thank you so much for helping us this morning with our little technical difficulty. So we appreciate you guys for that. So guys, don't go nowhere. When we come back, we're going to chop it up. Little Senny says, we're going to get into this thing. We're going to shout out the room. Guys, let's look in that third climber. Let's clap with these guys. Come on. Good morning, guys. We back here. We here. Let's go. Back in 30 seconds.
DJ Young and Nut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio. This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
Who is it? It's Young and Nut, and I'm doing them.
Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it's 34 degrees, going up to a high of 52 today, and it's going to be clear. But there is a freeze warning in effect until 9 a.m. this morning, so please bundle up and be careful and give your car time to warm up this morning. That's the weather half for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
All right, you get your morning started right. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a little chilly this morning, but before we get into the show, please stop panicking. It's only 30 degrees, 34, 39 degrees. It's going to go up to 50 degrees. It's November. This is the way it's supposed to be anyway. Well, she talks about warming up a car. I said all the time they warm up a car, but people these days, they don't warm up the car no more. Senny doesn't do it. Everybody just gets the car. You're supposed to warm up the car, but now there's a new technology in the car. You're not supposed to, you don't have to warm it up. So whatever you feel that you need to do to drive your car out, I personally warmed my car up this morning. I sure did.
Yeah.
I went outside with my pajamas on and I put the car turned. I did. And I went over to that car and I cranked that thing up and I went back in the house and continued to make my coffee. That's just for me. You know what I mean? But now there are some people that just get in the car and just go. But I don't think it's not. It's cold, but it's not cold yet. It's a little chilly. I mean, I wouldn't. Barbie's all bundled up with all these scarves.
Right.
Like
it's cold. 34 degrees.
Barbie,
it's
if
cold.
you see the optics right now do you sandwich it between seeing myself? Let me show you what it really looks like. And then
I see what it look like. I'm looking at the monitor.
I'm gonna show you what it really looks like. Now look. This is what it really. Hold on. This is what it really looks like. Look at this, Barbie. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm cold. Sean, mind your business. I am cold. Thank you very much.
Looking crazy right now with a big ass scarf and your neck is up there sweating and
My neck is not sweating.
But this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of like Senny didn't even come in with a coat on. Like
that's because she got good blood. My blood cold.
it's really like I get it.
No, I'm like,
I get it.
just
There's
like
always
Y'all
this.
see Cindy, she ain't got nothing on.
There's
came out of a car.
There's always overreaction.
Sean always talking smack.
There's always overreaction to the
sweater
weather.
on.
Like sometimes you need to layer down when the weather's like this so you can breathe the air.
Sean.
Because it's
that
gonna
is
get
so
warmer.
Cause
And what I have underneath is for the weather.
So there's a lot of people out there, including Barbi, and a lot of folks got the big giant bombers, and you're gonna look crazy at 12 noon because it's gonna approach 60 degrees. So
52 is closer to 50 than 60, Sean.
And what you're gonna be, and then you're gonna look real crazy in these streets.
I'm
trying to avoid that. Well, the thing is, you don't want to overreact.
Ain't nobody overreacting.
You
it's
are,
cold
but there's
out
someone
here.
in here that's overreacting right now. A Barbie cat out of a car. I didn't even recognize who she was. It's not that cold. It's a clear. It's one of those mornings when you wake up, you're like, yes.
It's
you feel
crisp.
that, and then you go with your day.
You need a scarf. It's cold,
you don't need all of that. But
Yes, you
for
do.
you, I guess if you do, it's fine. But what I'm saying is, if you're in the house now, and you're about to go out and you listen to the show, you know how you listen to the weather person and be like, yo, it's gonna be my weird coat. That's not necessary today, guys.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to don't pull out the biggest coat you have in the arsenal or the biggest scarf or the stupid big hat. Take it easy.
Sean hating.
Just put on a regular hat, layer up a little bit, but it's not like I got a jacket in the car and I just have this jacket on and I walked outside and I came here and that's it. So the police today, even though it does, I don't know where it is. I mean, here in the East Coast, it's in the 30s, going up fastly approaching 50. It'll be 50 degrees, Barbie, by the time we leave here.
No, it won't.
So my whole thing is, don't overreact, guys.
Listen
You don't have to wear
Sure,
those.
I have on a
big-
dress. I didn't put no tights or no stockings on, and it's a tank top dress, and my sweater is thin.
Well, Barbie, you can.
So I am dressed appropriate for my day.
Barbie,
It's cold
you
right
can-
now.
you
It's
can-
going to warm up a little later, and I can take my
You
scarf
can
off and just have on
justify
my
everything.
dress and my cardigan.
You can justify.
Thank you very much.
You can justify it all you want. The optics is seeing like it's 10 degrees outside from what you're
If
wearing.
it was 10 degrees, I would have on my North Face.
And it's just like this is. I'm just trying to save you from yourself. My whole
Whatever.
thing is, you know, you can't see, you can't even see, you barely can see your bottom lip. Senny, how was your weekend? We talked about it the other day. How did everything work out with you? Before we take another break and get into this, how did your collegiate bar crawl go with all the 20-year-olds when you?
Right.
How did your collegiate bar crawl go? Like 35 years old, hanging out with some college kids. How did that work?
It wasn't collegiate. It was a lot of different people, adults, and we had a really good time. We got to do like all of the bars, a lot of drinking. My friends, they had dressed up as TLC from their creep video, so it was really funny. Like all night, like people wanted them to like do the dance.
Did they do
like,
the dance?
Yes, they did.
Good,
Every single time. It was
And
hilarious.
and
We
who
got
was
so
you?
many videos.
Who was you?
I was one of the people, Salt and Pepper. That's my thing. But then I just started saying I might as well just be Spinderella because I didn't have a salt to go on my pepper. And then I was just like, call me Mrs. Dash. Ain't no salt and pepper. You get it?
I get it.
So they were like, what? But you know, I was surprised at how many like these people, like when they saw me, they like busted out in like a whole salt and pepper concert, and I like
Girl,
didn't know the
yeah.
words, and I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you wait. So
like,
you don't
I'ma
know.
just do it with you, but they were like really into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. How you not know the words and you somebody, girl?
Because I don't know like songs like that.
Yeah.
Only
Oh
like
my
you know.
God.
a
See,
few
the
of them,
problem
but it was really fun.
is you're not connected. You're not
Cindy.
connected with your urban hip hop,
I
and you
know
went
the
out there
one.
and you went out there
From
and
the
you
Shoop
did.
song.
Shoot.
You went out there and you actually you was perpetrating the fraud.
It
Did
was
you
an old school hip hop bar crawl, so I was trying to stay on brand.
did you get did you get an opportunity to get slunged out while you was away?
Unfortunately, I didn't, but I was definitely looking and making myself available for that.
Right. You was
But
putting out. Was you putting out those?
Nothing. No, nobody wanted to sex traffic me, kidnap me. Nothing. I was literally fine.
Yeah, was you
all night?
Was you like literally trying to give the JJ away too?
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
I
She
mean,
was
I got
out
a few
there.
drinks, but it didn't, and then they left, so it was
Did
They like, come on home with me. Damn.
nobody
You was that close.
Nobody lingered around. No, but it was a good time. And I was with a big group. It was like 11 of us. So
Oh, yeah, that's probably why.
did any of your friends get smashed out? That means yes.
no.
And there's nothing wrong with that because there's always
I know, that's what I said. I
there's,
was like,
there's
ain't
always
this about us?
it's a lot when the girls
How I bring you here?
when the
Hey,
when right
you leave with
when the
somebody.
girls trip when
No,
there's usually a girls trip, multiple women go out regardless of where they go.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually one that gets smashed out, while the rest of y'all just
No,
talk.
I think they just got a slice of pizza.
So it's safe to say
Few
that
of
nothing
them. A few people left to go get something to eat with other people that weren't with us
Right.
from the male variety. I don't know what happened. But no, it was a great time, and we all got back together. We left together. No fights, no drama. It was really a great, great time.
Yeah, it's
exactly what I wanted.
And was there a lot of
everybody
people out
dressed
there?
up. Yeah, there were people out there, man. People are out there, no masks. A lot of no masks.
We're gonna talk
But no,
about
it
that
was-
in a minute.
But it was good. DC is a cool city. We were trying to make it over to like the Capitol building and like Lincoln, all that, because you can see it from where we were. We wanted to go in our costumes and take pictures, but
Didn't make it, huh?
it was just a lot. And then we were like, what if we get arrested? Insurrectionists? Like, we just didn't want to mess with the government today. A bunch of people going over there in costumes. We were just like, that might not be a great idea.
Yeah.
But no, maybe next time, maybe next year. But no, it was a great time. So
Awesome.
it was fun.
Glad you had a good time.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So listen, we'll come back with Senny Says. I want to talk, and then we had some election coverage, so we'll talk about that
Yeah.
in a minute. So we'll be right back. 30 seconds.
Wow.
That's Senny J's and Barbi Cologne's vagina. Holidays are coming too. I'm gonna get you guys gifts though. Just in case all fails, Shawn Harvey, the gentleman 9 a.m. will have gifts for both of you young ladies.
I can't stand you.
Just in case just in case it goes left. You can guarantee. I know it'd be a little something, but I'm
right,
just
at
saying.
least we got you to rely on for
Exactly.
a gift, Shawn. You right. All right now.
Okay.
All right.
Moment of silence for Barbi Cologne and Senny J.
All right now.
Whatever. That just means it's getting ready.
That means right. We ain't all loose out here.
One.
That just means we ain't all loose out here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, we real ones. We ain't all loose just
Be
giving
loose.
out stuff to all willy nilly to everybody. We like, hey,
You might need to start
smile
doing
on our face. That's all that means. That means we ain't no whores.
You might need to whore out for Christmas. And I wouldn't even be mad at you if you all got slutted out for Christmas. Whore out, man, because I don't want. This is the alternative. Right here. Dude in the snow, like you don't
It's
even
all
want.
right.
I'm not opposed.
Ain't nothing wrong with a cobweb.
I don't want this to be Christmas Eve for y'all. I swear, that's all. All right, let's.
I can't stand you.
I tell you what, let's.
Don't encourage his
all right,
foolishness.
let's go with some Senny Says first. No, we had some big elections last night, and we're gonna get into that. I don't know if I want to get into that or the Senny Says. Senny, go ahead, do your thing. God bless you.
Okay, yes. Shout out to Cardi B. She's out here doing big things. I can't stand you.
Stop acting foolish.
Yes, Cardi B, she is she bought another home. She bought a home in her home city of New York, and she's really excited about it. She's adding it to her portfolio. You know, Offset just bought her those homes out in the Dominican Republic. He bought her a home. It was like 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms for her birthday that, I don't know, she was saying to use as an Airbnb possibly. She stated, "These days, I don't just live one place. I'm everywhere due to my work. One thing for sure, I needed a home in my home city of New York. I'm so proud of myself. I work so hard for my children to be comfortable everywhere they are, regardless of work. Me and my husband have always dreamed of having a crib in New York, and we have decided to add to our portfolio of homes along with Atlanta and LA. Now having a home in New York, I can have get-togethers with my family all the time. I have accomplished so many things, yet I still feel far from all the goals I want to accomplish. This is one dream I can cross off. Let me know if y'all want a mini tour." So it seems really nice. I mean, to be in New York, I don't know where in New York, or maybe it's just like right outside New York, like in Jersey. You know, a lot of them move out over there. But you know, shout out to her. She's also got an invitation to host the AMA Awards this year. So she said she was really excited when she got the invitation to do that, and she will be bringing a lot of her personality to the stage. She also has 3 nominations for this year's show: favorite female hip hop artist, and 2 nominations for Up as favorite music video and favorite hip hop song. You know, so shout out to her.
Well,
shout out to Cardi.
Okay, Cardi.
She just keeps doing it. And do you guys watch that show? She has a show on Facebook called Cardi Tries.
I see it every now and again. I don't get to watch
It's so funny. It's so funny. I love it. You guys have to watch it.
Well, the first thing I want to say is understand the fact that Cardi B is from the Bronx, New York to BX. And how many times do I keep saying this? All of legends are from the BX. Cardi B from the Bronx. What I love about Cardi B the most, she stayed true to herself, true to the game.
Right.
Cardi B, all her antics and all the stripping and all the cursing and all of the slung playing and all her lyrical abilities has got her where she's at today. She even dropped out of the Love and Hip Hop thing when it was at its most popular season. She's like, yo, I'm out of here. I got a bigger fish to fry.
She was going to kill somebody on that show.
And so, right,
it was
so,
for her best interest to leave,
and then she got out of there and then had this music career with all these hits after hits, and she's almost a cultural icon for not only for the young folks, I mean her fan base, but for all the women and men around the world. You can't be mad at Cardi B. So now she reaps the benefits of all her hard work and her popularity. Then she went off and married a man that geographically, it doesn't even make sense. He's from the deep south. She's from the Bronx. Like, it didn't even make sense. But when it all happened, we all scratched our heads. Like, what the hell is going on with this? But then guess what, man? Offset, who's just like, he's so messy, but he's so
Very
rich,
messy.
and he's so young, and he's so famous. I'm an Offset fan. I mean, I have to rap, so I can't even understand what he's saying.
He got more money anyway.
But I love the way that he moves around too in society. So with the both of them, he's reckless. She's reckless, but she's a mom now. She's in tune with herself, and now we're happy to hear that she has a house here and a house there and a house there, and the husband bought a house. You know, because that's what you got to do if you accidentally slip into other vagina. One of the ways to clean up is to buy your wife a house. But most of us,
that's how you clean it
most of us can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Offset can do it. So I mean, if I was in that situation and I had enough money, I'd buy my wife a house too, and tell her to shut the F up. Just like what Offset did. So Cardi, we remember.
Oh my God.
Remember
I can't believe you.
from the Bronx, New York. Without the Bronx, a lot of you wouldn't even have your swag.
Oh, whatever, sure.
Without the Bronx, you wouldn't have your Yankee fitted. Without the Bronx, you wouldn't have your white T-shirt. Without the Bronx, you wouldn't be wearing your Air Force Ones in your Uptowns. Without the BX, you wouldn't have hip-hop music. Without the BX, you wouldn't have your 99-cent store. Without your BX, you wouldn't have Section 8. All three of my baby mothers are from the Bronx, New York. Without the Bronx, Jesus Christ was born in the X.
Bethlehem.
And I keep telling you this. I keep telling you this. These legends we are trendsetters in the X.
All
and
right,
Cardi
Sean.
B falls right in that realm. And including myself, Shawn Harvey.
Whatever.
I'm an honoree, the only one in this building right now.
Here he goes.
And understand this. Us
if they
Bronx
have
folks.
another one?
Right, let that die. Let it go. That was like 15 years ago.
Us Bronx folks, this is how we do it. If it wasn't for the Bronx, what else you guys saying? God bless you, Cardi B.
Yeah, you
I know
went
that.
in, girl. That
I know
house
that. And I know that.
gonna be full of her family. They get up out the Bronx.
Right, that's who it's really for. Them
on-
peoples, them
and on
cousins
top
and
of
them
that,
aunties.
and on top of that, I bet you she don't have no slung deficit as well. The way
I
you hear
hope
her
not.
lyrics, the
Well,
way
you
she
got a whole
choke on it,
husband.
the way she choke on it, the way she choke on it,
So you get a little too excited now,
when
Sean.
she chokes on it, bro.
Calm your ass down.
Not chokes on it.
Whoa.
Right, that's what
Too
they
early
say.
in the morning for
Cardi,
that, Sean.
If you ain't choking, your eyes ain't watering.
This is yours.
That's what I heard.
This is not Cardi.
You know what? See, I
This
was
is you and Senny. This is not Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi B.
Shout out to Cardi B.
She's definitely
That's why your phone
winning.
messed up. Turn it off, man.
That's on your cord. I could get one of those tomorrow.
Whatever, but go get one.
I don't know. Can you get a slung tomorrow?
I could if I
No,
really
no,
wanted
you
to.
can't.
I really could.
No, you can't.
I just
wish I
choose not
could.
to.
No, you
Girl,
can't.
go in
Pick
your
it up
little
off
black.
the
All you
shelf.
gotta do is go in your little black book, play roulette Rolodex, slide down it. I'll pick you today. And trust me,
Nah, that's not
you
happening.
can make a phone call.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
Yes, she could.
Shout out to Kobe Bryant's estate. They will get $400 million after Coca-Cola buys full control of energy drink brand Body Armor. The late NBA star invested $8 million in the Gatorade rival back in 2014. Coca-Cola, get it together, CBS Los Angeles.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
her
Like
nomination
this is
for.
exactly. See, this is what I'm talking about.
This is her
why
song that she's nominated
Once
for.
upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly.
See. This is what I'm talking about. That's when the these two over here jumping like they done lost their mind.
Yeah.
Y'all should be jumping on
play
some
that.
song like that.
Came from a bitch who
Oh,
nigga
trust me.
wanna fuck us in my face, bomb, ass tight, rack, stuck up, shack, height.
Go Cardi.
That's go Cardi. Go Cardi. Make me want to do some things. Let me call my wife. My wife's gonna dance to some
boys
Cardi.
You
don't
gonna
tonight.
tell your wife you was listening to Cardi made you feel some type of way?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell her to dress like Cardi tonight. Honey, I need you to look like Cardi tonight so we can get nasty.
She was like, Sean, get out my damn face.
Make a nigga
Look like-
act right, bro.
Broke
Make a-
boys
she
don't
said
deserve no-
make a
I
neighbor.
know that's
She
right.
said make a neighbor act right.
Yeah.
Y'all need to take pages from Cardi B's manual. What else you got to say? Y'all listen to the wrong songs. y'all know the words, but y'all not executing them in your life. That's the problem. Y'all some sing along neighbors. Y'all need to use this as
Boys don't deserve no pussy.
I know that's right. right. I know that's right.
Thanks, Cardi, for that.
y'all better
That's
y'all
the
better
part.
y'all better step
Say
up.
that part.
Y'all better step up, guys.
Coca-Cola, I'm sorry, the late NBA star invested $8 million in the Gatorade rival back in 2014. Coca-Cola followed suit in 2018 by acquiring a 15% stake and will pay $5.6 billion in cash for the remaining 85% of the company. Vanessa Bryant congratulated her husband and the Body Armor team on the deal. She said, "Congratulations, Poppy. This is no pie in the sky. You did it. Always one step ahead. I'm so proud of everything you were able to accomplish. I wish you were here to celebrate. You deserve all the recognition for this. You continue being great. Congratulations, Kobe, Mike, Repo, and Drink Body Armor team. Kobe, you are the GOAT in everything you put your mind to." Also, according to the Wall Street Journal, the Kobe Bryant estate will gain $400 million from the deal.
So she makes.
So shout out to that.
So he's Jesus Christ. He's dead like a doorknob. And the wife gets $400 million.
Yeah.
From an
To
investment
add to their millions that she already have.
that he did. He did this back in 2014. So that's a smart
Go
deal.
Kobe. Right. Smart deal.
They're actually now right behind, because Gatorade is the top. Then I think it's Powerade, and then Body Armor. But I think Body Armor now with this deal coming under Coca-Cola, it'll surpass Powerade. So I don't drink any of those. Does anybody drink?
No, I don't
those?
drink that stuff. It's too much sugar in it.
They're
Yo,
set to make $1 billion something
when,
this year.
when
or something.
she signed the deal, this came.
Big bag, bustin' out the belly band, take a number, let's see.
That's how she walks
That's
around
how she
the
walks. She
house.
walks around the house just like
Big
this.
bags, bustin' out the belly band, take a neck, working back, party,
She like,
Right.
up, then it's up.
That's what
Yeah.
Vanessa doing. She up.
Girl, she stayed after that scandal.
She did right.
Hey, girl, you stuck it out,
That's
girl.
right.
That was her man that she stood beside.
That's
at
right.
you now.
And now look.
Look at you now,
so
girl,
what's
on top.
So what's the moral of the story? You stick around and you stay and stop
When
bailing
they got
out.
money, if they broke, you leave their ass.
See, now
hell
that's the
of
problem.
life.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
ain't no problem.
No, but there's different.
No, see, it's
there's
different.
different
No.
economic
She knew
levels.
he was gonna be the GOAT.
There's different economical levels.
It's
with this.
easier to
It's
forgive a man
levels
when
to-
he got millions.
And look,
but
girl.
when his ass living with hundreds, Sugarfoot,
So
no,
wait,
baby.
So wait a minute.
Not if
No.
he's $100.
Right.
So
You
so
got
wait
to
a minute.
go.
So what's the principle?
How dare you?
But what's
That's
the
a lot
principle?
of audacity
But
they
what-
have.
so it's-
when their ass is broke,
so
and they
it's-
trying to get extra cooter.
So it's personalities over principles. Then.
Well, I don't get what you call it.
So then everything that you ladies always preach about your walking out the door really is contradictory to everything
Marriage
that you
is a
say.
business,
I
and
walk
she
out
made
the
a
door.
good
So
business decision.
you'll
She
walk
made a
out
good
the door.
business decision.
If you walk out the door with a dude that got a couple of thousand, you'll stay if a dude had a couple of million.
It
So
depends.
there's a price. So
but
there's a
it's gonna
price.
persuade my decision
So
to stay. I tell you
so
that.
it's a price.
Whatever.
It's a price on your integrity.
No, it's not really a price.
It
But
is
let me
a
tell you
price.
something.
It's a price.
Why would I struggle with somebody who is broke?
But what about?
Okay,
No,
if
but
you're
what about?
broke, just say
no,
you're
but what
broke,
about
baby.
if you was in a relationship and the guy was a multimillionaire and he kept cheating on you every day,
kept cheating, then
and he kept cheating,
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna take half your points right along with me.
Right, but you're saying that you're gonna stay because of the
it's
money.
It's easier to stay when they have a lot of money.
I don't know. It sounds like a contradiction to me.
It's easier to stay. You're
because
more comfortable.
If the dude is cheating,
in my Benz,
in my
Benz,
dude is cheating
with really soft tissue.
If the dude is if the dude is cheating, regardless of how much money you make, I was thinking like you guys would be out the door.
They gonna cheat regardless.
A man would definitely cheat.
Yeah,
so he got money or
so
not.
what are you talking about?
But if he's a repetitive offender, a repeat offender, then no, Sugarfoot, I'm walking with half of your coin.
Yeah, but that's legal.
Okay.
But the way y'all suggest that y'all gonna stay.
I said it's easier. It's easier to stay.
Girl, look what happened when you stayed.
When he don't have a good coin, it's easier to leave.
Yeah, but that goes both ways, men and women. Go ahead, Senny.
Yeah.
If the coin is not the right coin, but there's a simple. But everybody, there's an economic bracket that we're all in. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Senny. That's the reality.
Yeah. Well.
You know, so even if your man's a thousandaire, most likely the woman's a thousandaire. Go ahead, Senny. What y'all talking about?
Oh Lord.
You just gotta work it out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There is a new documentary that is going to explore Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake's Super Bowl halftime show wardrobe malfunction.
Do we really care?
I don't know if we really need that.
Right. Do we really care about that? But okay.
FX and Hulu are teaming up to explore the event that arguably rocked Janet Jackson's career, as she seemingly received most of the backlash for Justin Timberlake accidentally ripping a piece of fabric off of her breast in front of millions of people. The documentary is set to launch on November 19th. It is said to explore the racial and cultural currents that collided on the Super Bowl stage and explores how the incident impacted one of the most successful pop musicians in history. It's also reported that NFL and MTV executives will be featured in the documentary, in addition to members of Janet Jackson's family, and reporting from the New York Times. This also comes after the New York Times delivered Framing Britney Spears, a project that explored Britney's conservatorship. Neither Janet or Justin are said to be involved in the documentary. Justin did apologize to Janet and Britney Spears for his silence during the airing of Britney Spears' documentary. He took to Twitter and reflected on his actions and acknowledged he benefited from racism. He said, "I've seen the messages, tags, comments, and concerns, and I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my actions contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments and in many others and benefited from a system that condones misogyny and racism. I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed."
A little too late, too late, bro.
Right.
Too late.
But he said that like
baby,
back when that
it's
Britney
too late.
Spears thing. That's an old
he
interview
ran over, and I love Justin. We all love Justin Timberlake. He got all that swag. He got the hits that crossed over to black folks, and listen, his Netflix series was unbelievable. His concert. For me, I got love for Justin Timberlake. He got all these songs out, and
we invited him to the cookout.
You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely, he definitely dope. But what he did, what he did
Took
wrong,
a plate home.
what he did wrong was he didn't stand up. He didn't stand up when it went down. Like, that's what you should do. What he did, he went in his little cave and then just stayed and didn't say anything.
Yep.
Where he left everyone out there to catch all that smoke. So the problem with that is, and then Janet Jackson, our African American hero, female, she's gonna take that heat from corporate. Because the white women and white men are out there running that whole situation back then. I think today it would be publicly acceptable to do that now because the way we live. The problem with it back then is that Janet Jackson was the poster woman for all that was bad, which they thought was bad for this Super Bowl performance. What I thought I thought it was just something regular, but Justin, you should have opened up your mouth when it went down. Janet, did it stop her career? I really wasn't too much of a Janet Jackson fan anyway.
But you didn't hear from her after that.
Yeah, you didn't hear from her after that.
Nobody wanted to put her on.
Yeah,
MTV didn't want to do nothing with her. she couldn't really do anything because they treat the Super Bowl.
Never Janet Jackson.
What?
She was all right.
I love Janet. And she was still going
Janet.
with the time. She still went, how it's having relevance. I think, what did she get play after that with Tyler Perry? And those, How Did I Get Married? Were those things?
Yeah.
Those were good. I mean, she should have went and acted. Listen, Janet Jackson.
Tyler Perry don't have the money to pay Janet Jackson.
What?
Yeah, the hell, that baby's like a billionaire.
Janet, stop it.
Well,
Janet
when he
was.
started making
No,
them,
where he started.
Janet.
maybe she didn't want to do
Janet
them.
was living off of Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, and then she was the daughter, and it was like, yo, store in there, let her do her thing. That's what that was all about. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really put that work in. She ain't, if I was Michael Jackson's sister, I would be sitting up there singing too. All the sisters were up there. Remember Reba and all of them?
Everybody tried to
They
get a little career.
all 9 of them. Put them in chat room if you remember the oldest sister, Reba. She about 90 years old now. They all came out with songs. But Janet was the most talented out of the sisters. And Janet, come on, let's be honest. She ran on that Michael Jackson train just like the rest of them did. Even Jermaine tried to get his little song out and all that. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So we loved her because of that. And that's just the facts. Yes, for the entertainment community to throw Janet Jackson out of the realm after that performance was hurtful and shameful. And it just showed who has the total power in the music industry back then.
Back then, yeah.
Back then. Now it's a whole different.
Now everything's acceptable nowadays.
It's a whole different situation today. And Justin, you dropped the Justin. I love you,
Everything.
Justin.
I
And
did.
that
He
Netflix
really
series.
did. He should have come
But
forward a long
Justin, you
time
should have
ago.
came. You was worried about yourself. You was worried about your career, and you left our legendary. And as a Babylonian, you could have stepped up and killed all this noise. You should have had a press conference, say, yo, I stand with Janet. You could have did all that, and we would have been good. Because even if you lost the mainstream community, us black folks would have loved the ish out of you. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
Good morning, guys. It's Danielle. I'm glad to see everyone is alive. Senny,
Hey.
Barbi, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you, babes.
Sean, good morning.
God bless you. Thanks for rocking
What
with
you
me for the
won't
last
do
one.
is talk that blasphemy
What?
on the Jacksons. Okay? That's what you won't do. Now, first of all, her name is Rebe Jackson. Get it right.
Rebe Rabbi.
Okay? Her hit was Centipede. My favorite.
Yeah, Centipede.
I will body roll all day to Centipede. Don't
She
play
said,
that
I
with
was
Centipede ever.
Come on. They didn't even know. These two didn't even know. They didn't even know who she was.
I said Rebe.
I don't expect Senny to know. Senny a baby. I don't expect her to know
She
Centipede.
should know the
watched
culture.
the movie.
She should know the
Now,
culture.
out of the three sisters, Janet is the GOAT. Janet put that work in. Okay? She put that work in. LaToya with that Hearts Don't Lie didn't
Oh,
go
my
nowhere
God.
but Devilwood. And
She
Rebe,
said double
Barbi
wood.
Cologne.
classic.
Barbi Cologne.
Centipede, but only one song. But Janet put that work in. Don't you speak the blasphemy on the Jackson.
Barbi Cologne, listen to me. Evidently, there's a lot of turbulence going over here in Danielle's mind. But here you go. They dressed up. Listen, they remember Janet was on Good Times. It started with Good Times.
She
They
was
threw
on
on
Good
they
Times.
threw on
She's
Good Times.
been
They threw on Good Times at the end. And like I said, no disrespect to her talent.
Well,
but
clearly
it
she
was.
had some
it
talent
was-
that she's still relevant.
Excuse me. That whole if you don't think it was that Michael Jackson gravy train that got all them where they needed to be, all of you are delusional.
But
Now and on top of that, and then on top of that,
the Jacksons was the train. The Jacksons in a whole was the train.
And on
She
top
was
of
on
that,
the train.
okay.
But the Jacksons in a whole,
And on top,
they were a whole conglomerate.
And on top of that, every song that we love of Janet Jackson, every song, somebody else wrote all those songs. Hold on, hear me out. I'm not taking nothing away from her. There are songwriters out there, you know what I'm saying, that write songs for other artists. I get it.
Right.
Janet Jackson didn't do nothing. No disrespect. She just rode that train. She rode that train. She rode that Michael Jackson train all the way to the bank.
But Sean, listen.
She rode that family
So do
train.
we say that to Beyonce? Because Beyonce don't write her songs either. Do you say that about her?
Yeah, but Beyonce put
say
that
that
work
about
in.
others.
Beyonce
No.
didn't have
Janet put
nobody.
her work in too.
Beyonce
Are you
didn't have
crazy?
nobody
Are you
famous. Like her father and her mother, they wasn't the Jacksons.
But that's the point.
So, it don't matter.
Hold on,
it don't matter.
Janet had to have had some type of
Oh God.
some type of skill because look at the
Yeah,
other,
she
the
was
other
the
two. They
sister.
ain't get no. Okay, so that's the case. If it was just a
Correct.
name, all three would have
Well,
been famous
what's
like
the law of
that.
averages?
She's
One's gonna
the
flop,
only
the other
one.
two flopped.
So clearly, she had to have
before
some
Beyonce-
type of skill.
And on top of that,
Right.
after the Jackson, after she went off on her own,
She still
and then
came
Mike,
successful.
passed away. God bless him, may he rest in peace. She ain't come out with no new music. She ain't. Hold on, hear me out.
She had to.
Hear me out. She ain't out here in these streets. She's not even performing. She's not, and I'm not. Whatever. The woman's probably a billionaire.
Performing in the U.S.
She,
today.
the woman
but
is
she performing.
the woman is a billionaire. Don't listen.
Right,
I'm
she
not.
don't need to.
I'm not going into this woman's pockets. But if you a true performer.
Because you was talking real reckless right now.
I am
Shawn.
talking reckless. I'm telling y'all the truth,
You
and y'all don't
talking
want to hear it.
reckless.
My
You
whole thing is
you
this.
giving Justin a pass.
My-
You giving Justin
my-
a pass. She
my-
real nice
my
to
whole
Justin,
thing-
and then you gonna try to play Janet out?
No, my whole thing
I
is
see
this.
you. I see you, bro.
No,
I see you
listen
on
to
the
me.
other
Listen to me. I already shared how I
He's on
felt.
the other
I already
side.
shared what I
Gonna be
felt
at the
about.
wait for you, Shawn.
I already shared what I feel about Justin. Justin dropped the ball. I just said all
Look
of
out
that.
the window. I'm right there.
just
Look out the
saying
window. I'm there
that
right now.
Janet Jackson. Listen, maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm just not a fan of Janet. I got
That's
one or
what it
two
is.
songs, but my whole thing is if you don't think that whole conglomerate over there, that whole Jackson family, headed by the father who was kicking all their asses, and Michael, you don't think that was a gravy train? If you don't think that was a gravy train for Janet, Rebe, Rabbi, the LaToya, and all of them,
It's Rebe. It's Rebe.
Rebe,
You done run. You done run.
Rabbi,
It's Rebe.
all of it. If you don't think that was a gravy train,
Of course it was
y'all
a
out
train.
of your minds, because she didn't do this on her own with her own talent like that. She
We
do
ain't
have
saying
talent,
she did.
but that Jackson. If I was like even Randy Jackson,
He ain't
all
go
of that,
nowhere.
Randy, look.
That same haircut from back in the day.
You think so? Randy is very talented.
No,
Come
we
on,
didn't
stop.
say that.
Knock it off.
But Janet must
No,
have some
some-
talent because she's still relevant. The rest of them you don't
Exactly.
hear about.
Yeah, of course.
The only two you really hear about
course
is
you do.
Michael and Janet. That's it.
Of course, that's what I'm
So-
saying.
So it
But
would,
she
it would
ain't
be
in these
safe
streets.
to say that
Come on, nobody play no
she's
Janet
keeping
music.
the name alive. Her and Michael.
No, hell no.
Her and Michael.
No,
It would be
Yes,
safe
they
to
did.
say
No, stop,
her
stop.
and Michael
Yes, they
kept
did.
that
Are you
Jackson name alive.
saying to me when you think the Jacksons, which one you think first?
Michael, of course.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
But
like
then you think
it
about
doesn't-
Janet. You be like,
no,
oh, they
no,
had
no,
second in
no, no.
line.
You
Right,
think
but
You say, oh, they
It's
had
the-
one sister brother.
it's the Michael Jackson empire.
But the still
The man
showing.
has concerts going on every day around the world.
Of course. He's
His
Michael.
estate is crazy.
He's Michael, as
And this
he
is
should.
what I'm
He
saying.
earned
Like
that. He earned that.
everybody, Janet ain't do all that on
But
her
she's
own.
still working on hers.
She are.
She's still working on
But
hers.
I think that they were
own.
wrong. Of course, they were wrong for practically throwing her out of the music industry for what she did in the Super Bowl. I said that 10 minutes ago. Of course. I just said how the corporate America would do this to African American women. I just said that in the entertainment business. But don't get it twisted with Jen.
But then you went off on a tangent.
Yeah, I did. Don't
about
get twisted with Janet. Janet
Rebe,
ain't
and
all
LaToya.
that, bro.
Whatever, Shawn.
Janet ain't all that.
Well, I will admit this. She does sing very lightly, very light in the voice, very light. in
Come
the
on
voice.
now.
She doesn't. Okay,
She's very,
I
very
will
light
tell
in the
you
voice.
this.
She's not a
Knock it off, y'all.
She ain't
Knock
a
it
singer.
off.
entertainer.
Right,
But you
she's
will not
an
come blasphemy
entertainer.
on the Jacksons.
But she
you will
can't
not come
sing.
blasphemy.
I hear that, but
But
I'm
she
just
can
saying.
And I
entertain the hell
when
out
I
of the
saw
crowd.
her in let me tell you something. Real
Michael
spill.
Jackson's concert.
Michael Jackson is gone, right? I went to see Janet Jackson in concert about 3 years ago. I almost fainted like the Asian people across seas because she gives the same performance as if she is Michael Jackson,
Exactly.
which means she gives a good performance.
That means she
Don't
gives
try
a
to
good
bring her out.
performance. Don't try to diminish her.
Hold on a second. You see how you just answered my question. You guys are not even hearing what you're saying to each other.
Shawn, we
You
hear
just said, I'm a great listener. You just said she gave a performance where you almost fainted because she performed like Michael Jackson.
I mean, she's had
You
the same
just-
training.
You just
She dedicated
that's the
just like her
it's
brother.
the
That's
Michael
all.
it's the Michael Jackson show.
No, she just dedicated like her brother.
Okay,
No.
it's the Michael Jackson
It's
show.
not the Michael Jackson show. It's the dedication. It's
That's
the
what it is. It's the
knowing
dedication.
that I gotta perform in a space like a professional. They were been professional since they were born.
Cindy, who
She
you,
got it in her.
Cindy, who you listening
It
to?
doesn't matter about Michael. What I'm saying is, like,
Excuse me.
when they perform, they all perform.
Of course they all perform, but I'm just saying it goes to
But
the
Joe didn't play that. Joe didn't play
exactly.
those
Like I
games.
said, like they filtered it all in. They said, "Yo, this is the way we're gonna create Janet." That's it. It wasn't a skill set. Janet, if Janet went out there and changed that whole Jackson name and she was Janet Ferguson. Yeah, goodbye. If she was
Bye,
Janet,
Shawn.
if she was
So
Janet
extra.
Ferguson, you think she would have that type of ability to
Shawn.
go?
But Janet
The
been-
ability.
but
You
Janet
think she
been
had that
stuff.
ability to go up the ranks like that?
Bye, sure.
You don't think that Janet Jackson went up the ranks a little faster than all these other singers? You don't think so?
If she was Janet Ferguson,
Come on. Well, if she was Janet Ferguson, she wouldn't be going up these ranks like that. But I'm saying because she was Janet Jackson and because they had that Jackson Empire, it pushed her up the list a little faster.
But what's
That's all I'm
wrong
saying.
with that?
There's nothing
She-
wrong with it.
Be-
I didn't
but-
say there's nothing wrong.
but
But
at
she ain't
least
got
she-
all that talent like that,
But
bro.
at least she held it, and
yeah,
she
now
got
you're
to
talking
the-
crazy again. Now you're talking crazy.
She held
again.
what? She held it against that Thriller
She
album?
kept an audience, and she has a base, and she was getting work,
she
and
has
she
her
made it to
own
the Super
base.
Bowl.
Yeah, she did it. She did. I'm not
Right,
taking that away
right.
from her.
Okay,
but
having the name
know
will
that,
get you in the door, but your integrity, your work ethic, your talent
course.
is going to
Right.
get you further.
Yeah,
Shawn.
of course. But and I'm not
I
taking
don't
that
know
away
why
from
I
her.
let Sean suck me in.
Girl,
I don't know why.
I'm
why
not.
you
No,
let him-
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know
you.
why
I'm
you
just
let him
giving you
suck
the
you in,
reality. I'm
girl.
just giving you the
I don't
reality.
know why he
Janet
took- maybe
must.
because he was talking about Rebe, and I
That's
don't care
probably what
about
it was.
Rebe.
No,
Okay.
well,
Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just
We're
saying.
talking about Reeves.
We have, we don't even see Janet in these streets. Let me tell you something. God forbid.
Janet don't need to be.
hear me out.
Janet
All
got
right.
that good money,
And you're
she
right.
is resting.
And
Didn't she
and you
marry
know
a
what?
billionaire?
And you know what?
They got divorced
Danielle,
together.
you know
That's
what?
crazy.
You are absolutely right about that. Right? I agree with you. But
Yeah.
check this out. Hold on, hear me out. Check this out. I bet you if our beloved King of Pop was still in these streets, he would be out here world touring. He would be
Absolutely.
Mike would be
Absolutely
out
would be.
here.
Absolutely.
Mike would be out here still doing stadiums.
Unless he was in jail.
But
Still-
guess what? But
still doing
but if he
stadiums.
was here,
Still doing
but if he was
stadiums.
here,
Come
and
on
she
now,
was
let's
still
be
here,
honest.
she still will have her following.
Yo.
If he was here, she would still have her
Right, because
following.
We don't
when he
even
was-
see Janet
Because
in
when
these
he
streets.
was alive, she still was doing her thing and had her
Right.
following. So what?
That's my point.
So what you trying to say? She would have fell off. He was still
No,
alive.
I'm just
No,
saying.
he
No,
would've
I'm
brought
just
her with him,
No,
too.
I'm just saying
He loved
that
Janet.
we don't
Right.
see Janet in these streets. You know, COVID is a lot going on, but even before COVID, we didn't see Janet out here working.
Okay, Shawn.
If Mike Jackson was still out here in these streets, trust and believe there would have been him and Prince. There would be world tours out here on the regular.
I'm sure it would
On the
be.
regular. And Janet just stopped in park. She's married to a millionaire. She done. Mike would have still been out on these streets, and y'all
She
know
couldn't
that.
do anything after this scandal. That's what she's saying. She couldn't really.
She could have worked.
She couldn't really. Nobody really wanted
Danielle,
to work
God
with
bless
her.
you. And who is it, Rebe or Reba?
God bless
Which
you
one is
guys.
it?
Rebe.
Y'all
Which
have,
one?
y'all have a good day.
Okay.
And I'm talking about Rebe.
By is it Rebe? By Danielle.
Go ahead, Senny. What you got?
This show is dedicated to Rebe.
Rebe Jackson.
Shit,
Damn,
right.
that's
Shout out to Rebe. Where you at? What you doing, girl?
Yes.
Senny, watch that cough right there, because I'm about to
I
get
know,
my
I have
I'm about
a-
to get my booster in a few
No,
days.
but I'm okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want you to come in here.
guys
You
are both vaccinated,
and you don't
so
win
it'll be
and you
fine.
don't win
Hey, boy.
away. Did you have your mask on while you was in
No,
DC? See,
you know damn
see,
well-
see. This is what I'm. This is what.
You're making me laugh.
I'm not making you laugh.
Cindy,
You don't even.
Cindy.
You don't even like me. That's not have nothing to do with
Cindy.
laughing. Well, you're coming from DC. You haven't had a mask on, and you're coming in here coughing like crazy.
Cindy.
And then you're covering your. Here, let me get. Hold on, everybody.
I need
She
some
got
water.
water. Is there any water in here?
She got cocoa
How
babies.
about that?
Hold on. Here you go.
Can I talk to HR?
Here you go. Look,
That's
probably
the
got
least.
yours zoomed in.
Right, she got cocoa babies. I gotta let them
Here you
see
go.
her.
Here you go.
Right, put
Here you go. Put that on.
You guys, you know how like you do one cough and then
Put that on. Thank you. Thank you so much.
it's because
You ain't trying
I
to kill
need
me.
water.
We already got it, Sean. It's in the air already. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, keep that on. Just for a few minutes, because I don't know what the hell is going on.
She gave it to the radio.
I'll take a test. But no, I'm good.
I don't know. We don't know that.
Right, we don't know, Senny,
now,
because you was outside.
Senny, just keep it on for 10 minutes and then take it off.
He said 10 minutes. Now
Dollars
that's
in
going to
crypto.
help.
Whack ass song. This is Rebe or Reba.
I never heard it.
You never heard this song? All right. If you think that she would have had a regular recording contract if her name was Rebe Ferguson, you guys are out of your complete mind. If you think this was Rebe Ferguson, they would have threw that song in the garbage.
I'm going to have to go.
And if you think Rebe or Reba wrote this song herself, you are completely out of your mind.
Maybe Joe wrote it.
The song was kind of hot in the club.
All right. The beat is still hot, though. I got to give her that.
Is Rebe still alive? We got to check that first.
Centipede.
It's coming right now.
Yeah.
But it's saying when the centipede is hot.
The chorus is going to come in a second.
Maybe she was talking about something else. It
They was talking about nothing. Mike was putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? And y'all sitting there, Janet's telling. And find it. Come on. Taking us so long to get to the chorus.
I didn't know.
Barbi, check and see if she's still alive. It's the women.
You go shut us off, Shawn.
Whack ass song.
Wow.
We loved it in the beginning because it was her. I was doing a lot of cocaine when that song came out. Go ahead, Senny. What else you got in Centipede? That's funny. Thank you, Danielle. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
Whack ass song.
she don't play about Rebe. She likes that song.
Mm-hmm.
The LG.
Whack ass song. Go ahead.
The LGBTQ organization is giving the baby an
Hold on a second. Hold on. She's still alive?
Yes, she is.
How old
she
is she?
is 71 years
71 years old.
Okay, Rebe.
old. Okay, baby.
You think she touring?
You know what Shawn Hill might
She's like that chick from Boomerang. Marcus.
Marcus.
Baby. Pathetic part is she probably getting slonged out, unlike you two. Go ahead, Cindy. What's next?
Yes, the baby is getting an ignorance pass. Meanwhile, Dave Chappelle is no closer, quote unquote, to forgiveness. Debate in the months since the lyricist the baby spewed a hateful, homophobic, and HIV/AIDS targeted tirade during his set at Miami's Rolling Loud Festival. Inclusivity and Awareness nonprofit organization Relationship Unleashed has granted the rapper to continue performing after finding he was merely unaware of the damaging effects of his comments. He's learned a lot over the past few months, said Relationship Unleashed CEO Gwendolyn D. Clemens. She claims the 29-year-old rapper did not understand what he was saying when he encouraged Rolling Loud attendees to put their cell phone lights in the air if, quote unquote, you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or other STDs that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks. And fellas, if you didn't suck a neighbor's D in the parking lot. Instead, Clemens believes the baby's off-the-cuff rant was spawned out of ignorance, which she says has since been corrected thanks to the insightful meetings he has had with members of her organization and other LGBTQ advocates. Comedian Dave Chappelle, however, isn't getting off so easy. Clement says, unlike the baby, Chappelle knows exactly what he's doing by refusing to show remorse or empathy for spouting transphobic hate speech throughout his controversial special. She and her cohorts feel Chappelle used the stand-up film to disguise his prejudices as comedy. He even worked the baby's controversial remarks and 2018 fatal shooting of a 19-year-old man in North Carolina into his routine, and that he attempted to gaslight audiences into bigoted points of view. And rather than apologizing to those he offended, Chappelle has agreed to meet with members of the transgender community under his specified terms. To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands, said Dave Chappelle in a Instagram clip last week. If you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, he said, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny. Hannah Gadsby is a transgender comedian who has openly criticized him amid his anti-trans debate.
Thank you. Hannah Gadsby is just doing it for the likes. Of course, you mentioned Dave Chappelle, and Dave Chappelle mentions your name, you're going to get like 500,000 likes that day. That's another issue, okay? And is this transgender comedian even funny, right? That's something else. But the baby said, hey neighbors, don't no blowjobs in the parking lot.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Hannah Gadsby. She's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian. Okay. He said he got on the mic and said, "Hey guys, no blowjobs, no blowjobs in the parking lot for you neighbors." And I think that would be sort of like a public service announcement. Now, of course, it would offend guys who want to give blowjobs in the parking lot. I get it. Because that is very offensive, especially if all day you thought about blowing somebody in the parking lot all day. Because if you're blowing folks, and usually it's premeditated, but you think about it throughout the day. So if you're a gay guy and you're blowing guys, this is something that is probably on your mind throughout the day before you do the act. There's nothing wrong with that. But he said on stage, don't blow guys, and other guys don't blow other guys and use the N-word, and that is offensive. As an entertainer, just go up there and do your songs, bro. Just do this, your songs that we love and young folks love you. Listen, I'm in the third quarter of my life, and I'm very in tune with music because I have to be. I got love for you, bro. But you gotta understand you gotta be constantly aware of what you're saying, especially with your supporters. And don't immediately just target gay folks like that. Target other folks. What we need to do is target the Trump lovers. To target those guys. But what I'm saying is, don't go out there recklessly talking like this. Dave Chappelle, I saw his series about 6 times. He did nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong.
That's what I
He said no. He didn't offend anybody, man. And if you listen to his whole set, he referenced back and forth of how much love he had for gay folks. Mm-hmm. But it was in a joking way, but they got offended as well.
The reason why if I can just, because I've been in hearing from a lot of transgender people speak on this and in different rooms and things like that. The reason why they consider it hate speech, no, he's not saying to go out there and attack transgender people or da-da-da-da-da, right? But the thing is that when it's already a community that is trying to gain acceptance, right, and fight for certain rights, people already look at them as quote unquote weird freaks of society, something that should not be, and something that doesn't reserve respect, something that shouldn't be acknowledged. Why do we need to change our bathrooms for these people? Or, I'm a female, I don't want a man coming in there and da-da-da-da. And then when people have these ideas and they think of our people like that, it makes it easier for them to be desensitized when something happens to them or to do something to them. When these transgender people are attacked in the street or by whoever, sometimes just random acts of violence, this is what they're hearing right before they're bashed in the head. You're a freak. You're not a real woman. You don't have you have an impossible burger vagina. And then they attack them, and it's because the rhetoric is in the mind. So Dave Chappelle, somebody that is charismatic and can use, that's why they say gaslight into audiences into their bigoted views, because you feel the same way, right? You're Team Turf. Now you're going around the country getting people to laugh with you while you're still putting down a certain group of people, because you're having people validate the fact that they're not a real what they say they are or what they identify as. So it makes it easier for people to continue those views. So that is why they feel that Netflix, by them, what they weren't necessarily banning Dave Chappelle. They want more representation in their executive rooms. If you're going to be putting out content like this, then you should have people, in your C-suites that know what these people are going through and where it could come from and how stuff like this could be damaging.
All right. Well, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's hard for me to believe that the Dave Chappelle comedy special has set back the LGBTQ movement another 2 or 3 years. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to believe that, and it's hard. And then people are insensitive and they are bigoted, and I get that. I don't think that people will go out and start beating folks because of the Dave Chappelle special. Senny, I want you to hear this. It's a gay guy.
Shit. Now, I watched the motherfucking special.
It's a gay guy.
And I was not offended at all. And I'm very motherfucking gay. The only thing I don't do is wear pink and motherfucking fingernails and makeup and all of that shit because it offends me, motherfucker. But anyway, what I'm going to say is this. The LGBTQZRLMNOP motherfuckers.
Look.
Every goddamn day there's a new motherfucking gender, and I'm tired of it as a gay man. So as a heterosexual man that was telling the story about his transgender friend of over 20 fucking years, y'all skipped all over that part to be a motherfucking offended. That's some idiot bullshit. Y'all so quick to be motherfucking offended by shit, but very unquick to be offended by what this goddamn Republican Party is doing. The fact that the Philippines...
All right, let's take a quick break. All right, calm down.
Over every little thing they get upset.
And this is, but the thing
That's
is,
what it is. People get
why we gonna do the weather?
No,
The thing
but
is,
they talking about and they're making it seem like everybody trying to attack them. When they, if I have a voice and say I don't agree, now I'm a homophobic or whatever. I'm not.
No, the thing
Just
is,
because I don't agree with your lifestyle or I don't agree with something you say does not mean I'm your enemy.
the problem is,
And that's what they making it seem like everybody is their enemy.
well, we just heard a gay guy. He's pissed off, so he's a true representation. Hold on, before you get to the weapon, we're gonna shout to him. This gay guy who just talked, God bless him, he's a true representation of the community. He's gay. And he doesn't like this. So you don't have gay folks that are gay. That there are gay folks that don't like all this gay movement.
But you
so
can't,
you can't.
but
that's,
use that as a way for that.
But he's gay.
But you have to take his point in
But
consideration.
he's gay. You can't say what you mean. You can't discard what he's saying. This is a gay man that's pissed
there's
off.
also black people that feel like we're not oppressed.
I'm not talking. No, Senny, there you go. You're gonna go someplace else with it. I'm just saying.
No, because you're
with
using
him,
a gay man to say that
he's pissed off. He's pissed off.
Okay, and you don't.
He's pissed off, Senny. And he's a true representation of gay folks in America.
What are you talking about?
He's
so
gay.
you're saying that one person is supposed to be a representation of all the
he's gay. He's playing
Not
with
everybody.
He's
That's
playing.
what you're saying.
He's playing with balls. Yes. Barbie, the weather real quick. Go ahead, get the weather. What's the weather, Barbie?
Here in Bethlehem, we broadcast live to you from right now. It's 34 degrees. Going up to high of 52 today, clear. The freeze warning should be over, but it was a freeze warning until 9 o'clock this morning. 34 in Strasburg, 52 for the high and clear. In Newark, New Jersey, it is 37 degrees today, right now, going up to a high of 55 and clear. 43 in New York City, 52 for the high and clear. In Atlanta, it's 45 degrees right now, and today's high in Atlanta will be 59. Fair, but some clouds later in the afternoon, and there will be some overnight rain. In Miami, 75 degrees, 82 for the high, mostly cloudy. 36 in Chicago, 45 for the high, clear, and some clouds late afternoon with a possible shower. 55 in Los Angeles, 73 for the high, mostly cloudy. In Louisville, it's 32 degrees right now, going up to a high of 52 today in Fair. And in Rochester, 36 degrees, 45 for the high and clear. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbie Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started. Right?
Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right. Thank you so much, Barbie Cologne. We're going to shout out the room. We want to show the room some love, please. This is the time of the show. Boy, time is moving fast. I got to get out of here. This is the time of the show. Like, we like to acknowledge you folks. And like, again, I like to say special shout out to our additional affiliates that are joined in on the board. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you guys for tuning in and supporting the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Need to see a heart in the chat room. We're going to show them some love.
Is there a heart in the house tonight?
We're going to show y'all some love. There you go.
Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room.
Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at.
City, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Where the heart?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Where the heart?
Turn down for what?
Hey,
Where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's
Turn
going?
down for what?
For what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
Hey, hey, hey.
One more time, guys. We want to show you guys some love.
Hey,
Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey,
where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at
in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at. Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's
Turn
going?
down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's
Turn
going?
down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's
Turn
going?
down for what?
For what? For what?
For what? For what?
Hey, ooh, we have Alan Swab McAllister in the building. What's up, Alan? Hey. Angel Johnson is here. Hey, Angel. Good morning. Shout out to Younger Nut. What's up, Younger Nut? How are you today? Randy Montgomery is here. Good morning, Randy. Shout out to Mark No. What's his name again? Kara. Shout out to Kara. I might have to remember that when I see you all here. St. Corey Gilchrist is in the building. What's up, St. Corey?
What's up, Harlem's own? What's
Long
up, player?
time don't see. Shout out to Born Natural 07 on Instagram. Good morning. Shout out to Elise Scott. What's up, Turbo Lee? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How was the baby, Miss Alina? Tiffany Klosick is here. What's up, Tiffany? LaShawn Haynes Jones is in the building. Hey, LaShawn. Shout out to Lynette Serrano. Hey, Net. Boom. There go your tea, girl. Hey. Lakeisha Berglund is here. Hey, Lakeisha. Good morning. Dira. Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. Good morning to you. Re-Up 716 is in the building on IG. Hey, Re-Up. What's up? Shout out to Natalie Wright. Hey, Natalie. Good morning. Fragrance of Fedoras is on Instagram. Hey, Corey. Good morning to you. Shout out to KMW Roofing LLC. Hey, David. Hey, how are you? Nathaniel Jones is here. Hey, Nathaniel. Good morning. Vanessa Centrone is in the building. What's up, Vanessa? Vanetta George is here. Hey, girl. Hey, good morning. Hey, Brooklyn Cakes is here. Hey, Brooklyn. Good morning. Shout out to the real Sakina Scott. Drew Tiz is here. Thomas Millie GFD is on IG. Hey, Thomas. Lisa FX Trader is on IG. What's up? Peaches 233 Yahoo is on IG. Hey, Kate Kayetta. What's up, big sis? Shamika Love is here. Hey, girl. Good morning. Shout out to Sonia Murray. What's up, Sonia? Good morning to you. Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson is here. Hey, Marcus. Good morning. Princess Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, baby. What's up, boo? Skylar Clyburn is in the building. What's up, little cuz? Hey. DJ Cadillac Kid is here. Hey, Cadillac. The Godfather Solar Tracy Ray's in the building. What's up, Tracy? Hey. Derek Evans is here. What's up, Derek? Felician Edwards is on IG. Hey, Felician. Frank Ingram is here. Hey, Frank. Shout out to Trina Pinkard. C. Lynn Rooney is in the building. What's up, Crystal? W.M. Dixon is here. Hey, cousin. Good morning. Richard Nunn is in the building. What's up, y'all? Shout out to Wolf Nation. Check out his apparel. Danielle Williams is here. Hey, Danny. Good morning, girl. Tim Harriet is in the building. LaShawn Oliver. Hey, bestie boo. Good morning to you. Who else here? Beloved is me on IG. The brand new me is on IG. Hey, y'all. And Indian Virgin Hair is on IG. What's up, y'all? Those are all those are all the names that I have seen today. If you are here, you want to get your name shouted out, just come on in the chat room and say hi.
Yes, we truly appreciate everybody. Definitely want to make sure that you stay connected with us on social media. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We are on Facebook. So make sure you follow that page. We also have a group page that's on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is poppin'. Make sure you guys like that. We are on YouTube right now. Make sure you follow us on their iHeartRadio platform. Follow us on their Comedy World Net. Make sure you guys like this. Put it on your wall. Any group you're a part of. We truly appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate both of you. All right. So, just a friendly reminder, this we're in the month of November. Things are going to fly by really quick. We're going to do the Barbi Cologne birthday celebration. That'll be here at the studio on December the 1st. That is your actual birthday, right, Barbi Cologne?
Yes, actual birthday.
So, Senny,
another party. I love it.
I love parties.
Senny, if you don't mind, send me the bill. I appreciate you. And then at the Iron Mill, we're going to celebrate Barbi as well for her birthday, December the 5th at the Iron Mill. Where's the Iron Mill located, Barbi?
831 South Delaware Drive in Eastern PA.
So y'all come on now. We got a super hilarious lineup. My man Zach Pickett, Tony Bird, comedian, super hilarious, and also comedian Stiletto be in the building. You can see myself for Barbi Cologne for tickets, and come on out. Let's celebrate for Barbi Cologne. The next Sunday after that, we have the Toys for Tot Bowling, guys, at the Bar Dunn Lanes. That's 3700 St. Nicholas Street in Easton, Pennsylvania, 12 noon to about 4 p.m., 5 o'clock. But we'll start bowling at 1. So y'all come on now. And we truly appreciate you. You can be in touch with me or LaShawn Oliver. So we're bowling for a great cause, and it's for Christmas and Toys for Tots. So we truly appreciate you guys for that as well. And also, I got a few tickets left for the 30 for 30 concert. We got a lot of folks coming out there. It's already approaching about 2,000 people already. Have a few tickets left. That's Saturday, December the 18th. At the, I was going to say the Iron Mill, at the Brooklyn, King's Theater in Brooklyn. So hit me up. Don't do the last minute thing. Get these tickets and come on now. Harvest Brown, Jeff Red, Roxanne Shante, Nice and Smooth, a few other old school acts that we love, and Comedy by Stephanie McRae, Hamburger, Brooklyn Mike, and yours truly, Shawn Harvey. So hosted by Talent and Ray DeJean. Look for the ticket. I have the ticket. Please, y'all come on out. Speaking of Jeff Red, Barbi Cologne, Jeff Red will be in the at the Iron Mill on Martin Luther King weekend. I know it's like, what the hell, all the way in January, but the way time is fine. October. Where did October go?
We already in November.
Jeff Red will be at the Iron Mill singing his hits from back in the day and also hosting the after party. We got tickets available for that as well. Ed Lover will be in town also on President's Day weekend. So, you know, we have the entertainment covered for you. So y'all come on out and let's have a good time. Just some front page news, and I'm gonna do some sports, and I'm gonna go get my booster shot. Front page news, y'all. Senny J, hey. Front page news. Y S to the E, double N Y, and you can't deny. Ha! Got the front page news, y'all. Got the back, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. That's Senny J, hey. S to the E, double N Y. Always looking fly, E can't die. Front page news, 'cause he always love to cry. Always like to cry. Always like to cry. Always like to cry. Always love to cry.
I can't show you a whole fool.
I remember that Dominican lady I had sex with on
we don't want to know all of that.
On 143rd Street, Broadway, back in the day. She was like, "Papi, you're gonna make me cry." I was like, "I'm gonna make you cry. You're gonna make me cry." What's the problem with y'all?
That's the
Y'all
problem.
gotta say the right things to us. You gotta say, "I make you cry."
Okay, so here's the news that I have.
See,
for
all right,
you.
I'm giving y'all the blueprint.
You know, I don't want that blueprint.
That's your problem.
We have, I have some weird news.
You in
also
DC
for
trying
you.
to give it away.
I'm waiting. Eric Adams was elected as New York City's second black mayor. New Yorkers chose Democrat Eric Adams, a
Let's clap for
former
that.
New York Police Department captain, to become the city's second black mayor in a landslide election that offered little surprise given that Republicans are outnumbered by a margin of about 7-1. Adams, who is currently the Brooklyn Borough president and a former state senator, will take the reins from Bill de Blasio, whose second term was mired in the effects of the pandemic, historic job losses, skyrocketing housing prices and rental rates, extreme income inequality, and a broke transportation system. Throughout the race, the 61-year-old branded himself as the blue-collar mayor, gaining the approval of homeowning voters across the 5 boroughs. He made combating gun violence and improving public safety a main focus of his campaign, while also calling for cuts to the NYPD's budget and the shifting of some jobs to civilians that have been done by officers, which he says could save the city up to $500 million a year, following a worrisome surge in shootings not seen since the 1990s. Adams says he'd like to reestablish a controversial plainclothes anti-crime unit that was dismantled by de Blasio last year. He would also increase patrols at trains and bus stations. He is adamant about paring back overtime and supports establishing a requirement that new officers live in the 5 boroughs while also luring back current officers who live outside the city with various incentives. So shout out to you, Eric Adams.
Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Now, before we go on to the next Thursday, Eric Adams has been on these New York streets for years. Couple of generations back, he was an outspoken police officer, an advocate for injustice back then. And then he retired from the New York City Police Department, and then he started like hitting these streets with Al Sharpton and all the rest of them. And boy, was he in these streets. And he represents Brooklyn to the fullest. Like you could, like he got BK stamped on his forehead. And then he became Brooklyn Borough president, which because I followed Eric Adams' career because I'm a fan of his.
Yeah.
And I guess the folks in Brooklyn and New York that's in the politics a little bit, they all know Eric. And I actually seen him at a comedy show. I didn't say anything to him, whatever. But I seen him. He supports the community. And Senny, he was successful as borough president. Yeah. And I think they have term limitations in the. You might have to look that up. Please, if I stand corrected. I think there's term limitations on the mayor of New York City. I think they can only run 2 terms. Yeah. You might want to look that up. I just don't want. I'll make sure I have the right information, which allowed him to now take the reins. And going against what was the Guardian Angels dude? The dude who was the Guardian Angels for the last freaking 3,000 years. Oh, Curtis Sweaver, whatever the name is. Please, I'm sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. He was running against him. This guy's out of his mind.
Whatever. He was going to take away the mandates. Shout out to you, bro.
That's why he didn't. Well, I'm sorry you didn't fulfill your prophecy, my friend.
These are thug looking.
Yeah, well,
they looking out for you.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he didn't win, and Eric is win. He has a lot to clean up, as you said. Broken, everything is broken. So Eric, get to work, brother. Now, everybody who voted for Eric, don't get mad at him, because now he's going to come in and he's going to stamp his legacy on that office, and he's going to do some things that we're not going to like, and then he's going to do some things that we're going to love. Mm-hmm. But remember, he's qualified as an African-American man, 61 years old. Does he have any families, kids? What's going on with him? Baby mothers? What's going on? And you know what? For a man at 61 years old, he's in great shape.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's in great shape for 61 years old, Eric, and I applaud you. Today's a great day for the city of New York. It's true representation. There was a scandal in the primary. The voting machine didn't work. I mean, we talked about that, and they got all that resolved with voting in the primaries in New York City. And yes, New York City, NYPD, y'all got to move back to New York. Move into the town. I'm for all of that. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a police officer in New York City, move back into you got to live in the city, in the 5 boroughs. I
think that should be anywhere. You should police where you live.
Yep, police where you live.
It just makes sense.
You're sitting up there and you go out to Central Long Island and you come back to the hood.
He's not even married. His life partner, Tracy Collins. Come on, man.
What she look like? What she look like? Let me see. What's wrong with that? Whoa! He's treating her right. Let me see what she look like. Let me see what she look like.
Why can't he marry her?
These black men. What she look like?
We were just talking about
how long they been together? Okay, so he has a life partner. There's nothing wrong with that.
See, ladies, y'all sell yourself short when y'all be life. Let me finish my statement.
What?
Life partners, quote unquote, life partners. Because guess what? If that partner die tomorrow, you ain't gonna get shit.
Why not?
Sorry.
Why not?
Eric has a son.
Why would she not get him?
Unless, baby, let me tell you something.
So you saying if there's a life?
You don't see DMX's wife right now?
Look at
but
DMX,
hold on.
DMX fiance,
I know.
gets
I understand.
nothing.
I understand that. But listen, are you saying that there's no possibility at all that they can have particular contracts just in case? Hear me out.
But I want everything.
Hear me out. You gotta hear me out. There are certain contracts that could be established with a life partner as they go on with their journey, just in case one of them die. Excuse me, a heavy life insurance policy. Maybe there might be some pensions that she can get as well.
I don't think pensions.
So there's
you
some
be married
things,
for that.
but there's some things that she can get and that he can get as
and
well.
His next of kin, any part next of kin can test that.
No, I can understand that. But if they had a life insurance policy and one of them died, and maybe she she'd cash out that way. But there are some things that life partners can get as well.
Yeah, but
you're saying that they can't get anything
through agony and
maybe,
annoyance. Why?
And Barbi Cologne, maybe you never know. If you do a flip side of that, maybe she might not be the one that want to get married. So there's a flip.
But she a fool.
But I'm just saying, well, why would she? Maybe there's some women who are in relationships and they don't want to get married as well for whatever particular reason.
Maybe she won't
so
want
you
a
can
coin. Maybe
you
she
can
won't
also
want a coin.
you can also flip it on that way as well.
He ain't asking.
Go ahead,
Right,
Senny.
he ain't
So God bless him.
He ain't asking.
You have a whole lot of work to do,
He has
my
a life
friend.
partner and a and a kid. He has a life partner and a baby mom. So there you go.
Well, that's average for the black man.
Right, that's why I said typical.
That's what I said. These black men.
So he fits the demographics as mayor.
That's
so
a
you know
shame.
that's
That's
it.
a shame.
And it's not a shame.
Don't
It's a
get
shame.
caught up in no scandal out here.
Right.
Eric
Yeah,
Adams. That's all
Eric.
I gotta say, bro.
Eric,
So,
Eric.
go on.
Keep your
Eric.
nose clean.
Eric, they
That's
can.
all I gotta say about these people.
And your hands
Eric.
ungreased.
Eric, they could judge you all
Yeah,
they
it
all
don't
you
matter
want.
because they'll just be coming for a prominent black
All
man,
right.
right?
That's
Trying
all.
to bring
All
him
right.
down.
All right.
Can't keep a
Eric,
black man
Eric,
down.
Eric,
Can't keep
That's
a good
what-
black man
Right,
down.
that's what they're going to
Eric.
be good with.
Here come the
Eric.
scandals now.
Eric, here come Eric. As you can see, the hate that's going on here to my left. Hold on, hear me out. You can
Anybody
see,
hating?
as you can see, the hate that's going on over here. Okay, I get it.
Anybody
Eric,
hating?
I am so proud of you for what you've done to achieve the goal of being the honorable mayor of the largest city in the United States
I
of
applaud
America.
him.
And if you have a life partner, as long as you're treating her right and you're doing everything right, I ain't even mad at you. You have women out here, they feel a certain way about all that. Eric, the voters of New York have spoken, and they elected you mayor, the honorable. And God bless you, my friend, and go out there and do a great job. Harvey got your back, pimpin'. and your life partner, you know what I'm saying?
Harvey got your back.
Yeah, not only that, your life partner, man, God bless her too, pimp, because you know what? You're probably in a better relationship than some of these folks that are out here that are legally married. Go ahead, Senny. What's next?
God bless you, Tracy Collins.
God bless.
your
God
girl.
bless.
God bless.
Instead of,
Lord
I ain't
knows
gonna
you
sit
need
here.
it.
I ain't
Lord
gonna.
knows you need it,
I ain't gonna
girl.
sit here and
Right.
spray all that hate this way, bro. It's great energy over here.
God bless
So God
Sugarfoot.
bless you and your
Sugarfoot.
life partner, and you being the mayor as for New York City, because Lord knows you're gonna need all the prayer and all the help you can get.
A whole
and at
lot of prayer
61
help.
years old, brother, you look great for your age, man.
Stay healthy.
God bless you, Eric.
'Cause this
What's
job
next?
is difficult.
And you got your booster, and you got the vaccine, and you're vaccinated, and the whole thing. I'm with you. You're a hero to me. Brooklyn, stand up, bro. Go ahead.
Pharrell said he about to change child support in NY. LOL.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, we got one of us in there, and this should be celebrated. Go ahead.
Oh, goodness, really.
Damn that hate.
A Kentucky high school is under investigation by its district after photos surfaced of male students dressed in bras and panties giving male staff members, including the principal, lap dances. The district says the incident at Hazard High School in Hazard, Kentucky, was part of the school's homecoming events earlier this week. The photos of the event were originally posted to the Hazard High School Athletics Facebook page, but the post has since been deleted. The photos, which have been widely shared across social media, were part of an event called A Man Pageant and showed teenage boys dressed in women's lingerie giving male school staff members lap dances. The adults in the photos appears to be clapping and laughing. Among the staff members photographed next to a dancing student was the school's principal, Donald Happy Mobilini. That's like a nickname. Who is also the city's mayor. Other photos show female students dressed in homemade Hooters uniforms and carrying beer glasses. Legend Goins, a senior at the school, said that the event wasn't meant to be anything sexual. It was just a joke so we could get more laughs. I think that everyone's taking it way too far. Every year up to this year, I would say they're just as vulgar, as you would put it. In a statement on the district's website, Superintendent Sandra Combs said that the photos showed inappropriate student-led activities and that the district has a responsibility to address the issue. We strive to foster creativity in our students, but unfortunately this time it has gone too far. Homecoming activities were planned as a celebration for students, staff, and the school. All were intended to be fun and good-natured. However, the activities did not play out as intended. They're setting up review boards, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
lecturing, blah, blah, blah.
Well, apparently you can't.
I mean,
apparently Dave Chappelle did a bad joke too. So my whole thing is this: you can't sit there and go to have a high school and you're lap dancing with these kids, and then the teenagers got on Hooter. Everybody, especially on the administrative level, should be fired. You knew better. You can't.
Right.
You can't sit there as a grown ass man. Your middle name is Happy, probably nasty. You know what I'm saying? You're very perverted. You got the oily Babylonian skin with the drippy white hair, and you got the stupid glasses on with the plaid pants. You know what I'm saying? You remind me of my social study teacher, Mr. Ash, who used to throw chalk at this dude.
That's horrible.
And yeah, he's like, who's that? Yo, we was firing chalk at this dude. Now, and then you have this activity. You should have shut all this down. It was deemed inappropriate. You can't, but you thought it was fun. And you allow, I'm not even going to blame the kids for this. You approve this activity. Lap dancing and hooter.
And apparently y'all do this every year
And you do it
over
right.
there.
So,
like, y'all, what
so
y'all
if you're doing
over
it,
there?
so
Weird,
everybody needs
Hazard, Kentucky. What's
Hazard,
up?
Kentucky. Well, it's in Kentucky, so that says a lot too. So my whole what part of Kentucky is this? Because this part
Hazard,
of
Kentucky
that don't even have the internet. Like they still like there's nothing out there. So my whole thing is. Everybody needs to get fired because if you did that at a school
He's
district,
the mayor too.
if fire him as the mayor, he's a horny mayor. Fire him as the mayor, he's nasty. Because if that was done here in this school district, everybody gets fired. It'll be crazy out here.
Crazy.
So it's the same thing. You can't allow this to happen. Fire everybody. The students, I'm gonna leave them alone because they're just teenagers and they have a deficit in their brain on what's true and what's not and what's funny and what's a prank. Yeah, they do. So if they came up with the idea of hooters and lap dancing with Pampers on, as an adult, you're supposed to shut that down and go, that's never going to happen here.
Exactly.
You could do that on your own time, but not here on the school grounds. And for the teachers to sit in the chair and get lap danced by teenage boys getting their little slongs hard, that's what I'm thinking, pause, you got to get fired.
Right.
And it's almost, to me, almost criminal. And especially the times that we live in today. You
Very
teachers,
predatorial behavior.
the teachers, you got to know that this is wrong. You see what's going on. Information travels fast. This time next week, we'll be in the metaphor. So it can't be, you can't sit there and say, I didn't know that we wasn't supposed to do that. Shut up. You knew.
You knew.
You nasty asses.
Nasty ass.
You're so nasty. Let me call my wife and say to dress up and put some Pampers. Let me call my wife. Put a pamper on tonight so I can slung you. Let me put a pamper on. Let me take my Viagra and let me slung you out. Let me call for my booster. Go ahead, Senny.
Well, speaking of Pampers, a woman who pooped her pants halfway through a marathon and ran with it in her shorts until she crossed the finish line achieved a personal record. Tamara Torlickson's digestive tract is a well-oiled machine. Whenever she has a race or a long run day, her bowels automatically clear before she hits the road. Nothing was different on the day of the Mountains to Beach Marathon, her sixth race of the 26.2-mile distance in 2018. And yet about halfway through the race, she realized she needed to go again. How she handled the urge was unusual by pooping in her pants, but she believes it served her well. She ended up achieving a personal record as well as legend status in her running circles. After having her first child, Torlickson, then 31, was fueled by a sort of new mom energy. Some runners say that they have even become faster after giving birth. The Mountains to Beach Marathon was going to be her first postpartum race, and she thought she could set a personal record.
To 4:30.
And for the first half of the race, she was on track just to do that. But at mile 13 or 14, she realized she needed to go to the bathroom. She didn't want to lose physical or mental momentum by stopping, nor did she want one pit stop to prompt her colon to
Thank you for
request
calling
several.
nationally recognized St. Luke's University Health Network. Your call may be recorded for quality purposes. If you're calling to speak with a patient or require information on a patient, please
in your ear.
No, you can if you focus.
Turn it down a little bit.
Just focus, and go ahead.
She said she didn't want one poop to mess it all up. So without stopping, she relieved herself into the built-in underwear in her shorts and continued on her way. She said it just came out and she felt a lot better.
Thank you for calling St. Luke's Hospital. This is Rose speaking.
Hold on, Senny. Yeah, I like to know information.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Did you got the cord in?
Yes, yeah. Everything. Hello, can you hear me?
Those women just be wanting a chance to hang up. Yeah, and she cleaned up in a porta potty.
Thank you for calling St. Luke's North Urgent
She
Care
says
Center.
it was all worth it to run a 3-hour, 7-minute marathon, her fastest by about 1 minute, 20 seconds.
So you said she
Your call
pooped on
may be
herself
recorded
halfway
for
through.
quality purposes.
Is that what I
If you're
heard?
calling to speak with a
Yeah,
patient,
she pooped on
please
herself
enter
at about
information
mile
on the patient.
13
Thank
or
you for calling
14.
So
And it's a
nationally
26
recognized
I
mile.
was about to say she ran
University
with
Health
that
Network.
in her pants.
Your call may be
Her
recorded for
panties.
quality purposes.
Yeah.
For
Well,
an hour and a half.
Calling to speak with
I
a
know she
patient
got
or
diaper
require
rash.
And she did that
information
all
on the
to
patient,
save
please press
1
one.
minute and
A
what, 20
whole
seconds?
minute.
Reschedule
Well, some of you should have the same dedication in your lives as well.
A whole minute
Okay,
she
so-
saved
so
by
the-
crapping in her
the-
pants.
the
She
young-
said when she went over the finish line, she told her friends, I pooped my pants.
It's you guys a great story, but this is normal for runners. It's just
I don't think they do that.
yes, they do.
pants short.
Look it up. It's normal for runners
I don't know.
to
Maybe
poop
pee
in
on
themselves.
themselves.
Right.
Hello.
Hello, this is St. Luke's operator, Pam speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah. Can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I want to know. I want to know
She said
information. I want to know. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I want to know information. If I'm looking for the booster shot. How do I?
Booster shot?
Yeah, I want the booster shot. I had Johnson and Johnson's in May, and in March. I think I'm running out, and I want
Let
booster.
me see. One moment, please.
Well, God bless you.
Double check something.
Thank you.
One moment. I know we're offering the Pfizer and Moderna. Did you get the Johnson shot from St. Luke's?
I got the Johnson shot from CVS.
Okay, then you'd have to call CVS because right now we're only doing the booster for Pfizer and Moderna.
But
So
the
if I-
CDC
if I-
said you
well-
can mix and match them. Can
Yeah.
you do that?
I was going to ask that question.
St. Luke's is saying we cannot switch. If you had Johnson, you have to have Johnson. If you had Moderna, 2 Modernas, then you have to have Moderna.
So
if you had 2 Pfizers, you have to have Pfizer.
Okay.
St. Luke's is not switching out.
Okay,
So
so for me, who have the Johnson and Johnson. Hold on, guys. Let me hear this out. So for me to have the Johnson and Johnson at CVS, are you saying that I have to go back to CVS to get the Johnson and Johnson booster?
as far as all my emails that are coming in, we are only doing Pfizer and Moderna at St. Luke's, at the whole network, all the campuses, whoever does the vaccine clinics. We're only doing Pfizer and Moderna. So if you received at CVS, I would give CVS a call to see if they have boosters available. Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
okay.
thank you so much. God bless.
No problem.
So
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me call. Put a number one chat room if you got a booster. Let me call. Now, Senny, if you go, it's common practice for runners who run marathons to poop on themselves. That's not breaking news. And it just shows that this woman has the dedication. I mean, if I pooped on myself, I would probably stop and use the bath, clean up, and then start running again.
Right,
but when you don't want to lose a minute or two on your time, you continue to run. So when I hear a story like this, I think of the dedication that you gotta have. Yeah, it is. It probably is for
Not
this
walking
woman.
around with poop in my damn panties.
Well, this woman is probably a professional. She's probably a professional. This is what she do and do and that's it's no. I respect that. I respect that a woman would do, or anyone that would continue the occupation or their job, or if they're out there running, knowing that they doodle, that there's little brown stains coming down the legs, and you're still running.
The same minute she saved by pooping in her pants, she could have pulled to the side, slipped her stuff to the side. She didn't even have to pull them down. Pop, 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 and go about business.
Thank you for calling CBS Pharmacy, located at
I'm just saying.
1457
I mean, she wasn't
Bethlehem,
wiping any damn
Pennsylvania.
way.
Right.
If you
And
are
how
calling
many
about
ti-
the COVID-19
how
vaccine
many
or testing,
times-
please press 9. All other calls press 1
there's
or
also-
hold on the line.
I'm just saying.
There's a lot of us in our lifetime that accidentally pooped on ourselves, and then we
If
couldn't
you are
change.
calling about the COVID-19 vaccine or
Hold on, hear me out.
please press 9. All other calls press 1 or hold on the line.
There's
if
okay,
you
I
are
keep
a
it on
healthcare
myself.
provider or calling from a doctor's
There's been
office, press 2
There's
now.
been times
Just
that
so
I
you
had a
know,
little
our
accident.
pharmacy is currently closed, but there are still things that I can help you with here.
There's been times.
In a
Hear me
few
out. Hear me
words,
out.
please tell me what you are calling about.
Booster, neighbor, booster. I want my booster. There's been times where in my lifetime, for whatever apparent reason,
Let's try this a different
that
way.
I had a little leakage or a little minor poopage.
Did you need the pharmacy?
Yes, I need a booster.
Yes.
There's been times where...
Unfortunately, our pharmacy is currently closed. The pharmacy will be open today from 9 a.m.
Now, 4 minutes. We got to get out of here. I got to go to New York. There's been times, young ladies and everyone that's listening,
this is so gross.
that Harvey has, for whatever activities I've had in my life in my 56 years, there's been times where there's been an accidental leakage of the brown juice or a little poop stain.
So we gonna call you loose booty.
And even as a child, when we were practicing our underwear, we would go into school and we were like maybe 7 years old, 11 years old. There was some accidental poopage.
That's a child.
Going on. Hold on, but that's what I'm saying. Like when I say, have you ever done that? No, everybody, hell no. Hear me out.
Speaking of
Hear me out.
adultage,
Hear me out.
adulting.
I said in my lifetime, that includes being a child in my lifetime, because I don't think that was exempt. There was some poopage, even as a grown man.
No, Sean.
That Harvey, that's back in the days, even when we had the white briefs.
Maybe in your drunken stupors, you probably did
that there was some accidental, maybe I thought I was going to do a little farty fart.
But as an
and then a little stainage happened.
You should not have cacao in your drawers.
So that's happened to me. So when I hear a story like this, and this woman is running, so she has a legit excuse. Because how many times we got to run to the bathroom and we could barely walk to get to the bathroom. You know when we got that diarrhea, like that White Castle situation, and we taking every 2 steps, and then we think if we take one more steps, we're going to doodle on ourselves. It's the same thing.
You should have pulled out. You should have pulled over, like I said.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're honest enough, like your boy Harvey.
Sean.
Throughout my 56 years, thank God for Jesus. A little accident.
No.
Hear me out. A little accident. It wasn't intentional. A little stainage. A little leak. Something happened. Took your underwears up. Saw a little brown down there. Nothing wrong with it. It came from you. Those were the underwear. The underwear protected you from it. As happened to me. What else you guys saying? Put them away. Put a little brownage.
No.
Lastly, the words dad bod and TBH have officially been added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. On Wednesday, Merriam-Webster added 455 new words and definitions. Some of the terms added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary include dad bod, flutter nutter, and air fryer. Many of the people use the term dad bod when speaking about a man who may have a little extra weight around his belly. According to Merriam-Webster, it's a physique regarded as typical of an average father. The dictionary also described it as one that is slightly overweight and not extremely muscular. Another word added, flutter nutter, is a sandwich made with peanut butter and marshmallow cream. The dictionary also has am I right, which is AMIRITE, which is a shorter phrase for am I right. TBH was also added, and it stands for to be honest. Merriam-Webster's editor-at-large, Peter Sokolowski, provided an explanation as to how the words are added. He said, if a word is used frequently in publications such as the New York Times or the Atlantic, then it goes into the dictionary. He also stated that words can't just appear on social media or memes. They must appear in articles. We need to see it appear in carefully edited prose over a period of time, and not just in memes and on social media. Dad bod was first used in 2003, and he stated that the words can seem a little stale once they are officially entered in the dictionary. Slang dictionaries are great, he said, but they serve an important function, but Merriam-Webster has to be more researched. We need to see so much evidence of a word's use, and so by the time it's entered, it might feel a little stale. Earlier this year, chile and finna were also added to the dictionary.
Barbi, is there anyone in the chat room saying that they made an accident. Am I the only one?
You're the only one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Princess did say, he said, when I was younger, I had an accident in my Donald Duck drawers. I was devastated. I used to love those drawers.
Okay, see?
It seems like a lot of boys having this problem.
Right.
Well, but I'm saying in your lifetime, that doesn't exclude.
That never happened in my lifetime. Not even as a child.
When you a baby, you poop
when
in
I
your
was
diaper.
I'm saying.
Okay.
As a child from 3 on, I never pooped in my pants.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this. In a lifetime.
I know.
Thank you, Princess. That's happened to me as a grown ass. This happens to me as a grown. That's happened to me as a grown ass man. A little leakage.
I have not pooped my pants. I peed on myself.
Yeah, I peed on myself before. That's okay.
Right, that's allowed.
Put a
Everybody
number,
pee themselves.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you.
Thank you for calling
That's a
CVS
little too
Pharmacy
serious,
located
baby.
at
We ain't pooping around here
1457
themselves
8th
now.
Avenue,
did a
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
A little poop action. In the,
Sure, we gonna call you Kulo Cacao.
Cindy, what's going on with the elections, real quick? Do you have anything real quick, and then we're gonna do the news? And sports. We're gonna get out of here. I gotta get out.
Or hold on the line.
Because there was election day yesterday, and I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't even get a chance to vote.
Wow, Sean, how you don't have the time?
By the time I got back from New York,
tell me what you are calling
and then
about.
I went booster shot.
But you could have did it in the morning.
I know.
Right
I had
after
to.
you
Yeah, I
here.
ran out here and I went to New York.
Which do you need help with?
But you couldn't stop off at a school or a building.
I know.
Did you need the pharmacy? Say yes or press 1.
I know. I'm being honest. Did you vote yesterday, Senny?
Yes, I did.
Barbie, did you get
I
that?
voted for Mayor. I voted for Marlene Shields and anybody else that was a Democrat. So
good. No doubt.
I'm sorry to all the other people that I don't know you, but I did support you.
Cindy, what's real quick elections and then quick sports? We gotta go.
One moment while I connect you.
Yes.
CBS.com/vaccines.
For the Allentown City Council, all Democrats won.
Okay.
And hold on a second. They were just talking about the city council. Hold on.
What about the national? Like, what happened in New Jersey? Because this guy lost his seat, Murphy.
In Jersey, I mean, there were elections all over.
Yeah, but
so
let's just go with Jersey and local elections in Pennsylvania.
COVID-19 vaccine. Due to higher demand, appointments are recommended for all vaccines. Schedule online at cbs.com/vaccines.
Well, we know about New York.
All right, and what happened? Because New Jersey, the Murphy, what's his first name? I'm sorry.
Oh, they said the New Jersey governor race is still too close to call. Murphy and Chitterelli, they're still waiting for all the votes to come in. So I guess we are going to find out who's going to be New Jersey's governor.
Yeah.
Phil Murphy. Governor Phil Murphy was seen as a shoo-in, but he's remained too close to call.
Right.
They showed that the Democratic governor and Republican challenger Jack Chitterelli.
Thank you for calling CVS Pharmacy. Can I help you?
Yeah, how you doing? Good afternoon. I am interested in the booster shot, and I believe I got my booster shot via CVS, and I called St. Luke's, and they said to me to call you guys if I'm eligible to get the booster shot.
Okay, I can take a look to see if your profile pops up. What's your date of birth?
Oh God, I gotta go through all this. Hold on, everybody wait, because I can't tell everybody.
I'm here.
Musical that is your.
I call for nothing. Let me call the other people. All right, that's it. That's it, right, Cindy?
Yes.
All right, let's go with some sports. Barbie, what you got with sports? I'm trying to figure this out.
Where my daggone story go?
That's what you guys have to do.
The Atlanta Braves. I'm sorry, Atlanta Braves. Atlanta won the World Series 7-0 against the Braves, and I'm trying to find my.
Wait, no, Barbi.
What?
You said the Atlanta won the World Series against the Braves.
Atlanta Braves won. Hold on, wait, let me pull it back
Come on, bro.
Yeah, people were celebrating this.
No, it's the Atlanta Braves beat the Houston Astros.
Houston Astros. I'm sorry, yeah. Because I wrote it, but I wrote it all too damn fast.
Come on, it's the score.
I said 7-0.
Yeah,
they won 7-0 on the second, and they So go Atlanta.
Yes,
a lot of people were celebrating. I saw it on a lot of people's on their TikTok. So Doc Rivers says Ben Simmons is ramping up his workout load for the Sixers. Y'all know Ben Simmons requested a trade sometime back in the beginning of the year, off season, and he didn't want to play with the 76ers any longer. Well, he has rejoined the team, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster, up and down. He's practicing, he's not practicing. What Doc said that Ben has rejoined the practice squad. He's been working with trainers to get back in player shape. So we will see how it plays out.
It's going to be a boo fest with him. He has to come back because he's being ridiculous. His family's not getting on him. Like, you got to go out there and play, because what you're doing, you're demanding a trade. You're not going to get a trade.
Friday Pharmacy, this is Bonnie. How can I help you?
Yeah, how you doing? Bonnie, I'm
okay. How are you?
I'm good. God bless you. I'm calling. I think I got I'm looking for the booster shot, and I think I got my booster at Rite Aid. I'm not sure. Are you guys providing? My vaccine. Are you guys?
I can't hear you, sir. Are you talking to me or someone else?
I'm talking to you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, I believe I got my booster shot at Rite Aid. My vaccine at Rite Aid, and I'm looking for the booster. Do you guys provide the booster shot?
We do the booster shots, but all shots now have to be scheduled online. We do have Pfizer and we have Moderna. Which one were you looking for?
Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson, you have that at your store? I think if you call Union Boulevard, I think I saw Union Boulevard has it. My son was online yesterday, and I think he said Union Boulevard had it and Nazareth had it. And you do, Julie, on MacArthur Road? Yeah, he said just look online. If you go under www.riteaid.com and you scroll down and put you on COVID and tell them you had Johnson & Johnson, they're going to give you the list of all the stores that have it and then set up your appointment, okay?
Well, thank you so much, miss. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
I am on it today. I need my booster.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How much does it cost? How much does it cost?
There should be no charge for it.
Okay. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay? Sure.
That was funny. I knew it was free. Yo, like a still cost. I know that. I just want to see what she was going to say. Put it up in the chat room if you got the booster shot.
$25.99.
Barbi, you going to get your booster?
Probably not. I don't think I need it.
Well, they just announced that you can do it for the kids now too, from 5 to 11. So you all want to run out and do that for your children.
I don't really think I need a booster because my immune system is working all right. I think. So.
All right. Well, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna go on. Put a number one in the chat room if you want to. Put a number one in the chat room if you had the booster shot. Right. When did the booster start coming out?
A couple months ago.
No, the booster just started coming out.
Like 3-4 months ago.
No, Barbi, the booster just.
Pfizer was the first one released there about 3-4 months ago.
No.
Yeah, the booster.
That doesn't sound right.
You know, I don't know.
No, that doesn't sound. No, that doesn't sound. I think the booster
wasn't
just.
no 30 days. Sean, we forgot. Time flying by.
No,
I think they
no,
we talked about
just-
it back in September.
Yeah,
for Pfizer.
but I think it just
I think she's right because
3 months ago.
At least 3 months, yeah.
Let's look that up.
For at least Pfizer, I know Moderna just came out with theirs. Maybe theirs is pretty new, but I know Pfizer was the first
let's
one
see.
to get.
Senny, find
They
out.
were waiting for approval.
When did it officially come out? Guys, Barbi, can you finish the story?
Raiders Henry Ruggs III to be charged with a DUI resulting in a death after a car crash. Las Vegas police are planning to charge Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III with driver under the influence resulting in death. According to police, officers who responded to the traffic collision early Tuesday morning involving a Toyota and a Chevy a Chevrolet. A deceased victim was located inside the Toyota, which was on fire. And Ruggs, who police say showed signs of impairment, was identified as the driver of the Chevrolet. TMZ shared in a statement that Ruggs' attorney, on behalf of our client, Henry Ruggs III, we are conducting our own investigation as we are writing this, and ask everyone to reserve judgment until the facts are gathered. NFL released a statement. They also released a statement that said that they had released Ruggs from his contract. He was in his second season with the Raiders, they selected him in the 12th overall round in 2020 in an NFL draft. And throughout his 7 games in the 2021 season, he has caught 24 passes for the team high of 469 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, there's 2 things that are consistent in this world. If you drive DWI and kill somebody, there's going to be some serious consequences.
Absolutely.
And the second thing is I still can't open up this Chafer thing that Barbi came last week.
Yeah, that thing.
This thing was never going to open.
Sealed shut.
So now 12th round pick, they really don't need him. You see how they just cut him so fast.
Right, quick.
Again, that we live in the times. This would be a severe punishment, and this is coming from someone who's had a DWI. I've had one in my life. This is a severe punishment for this. First of all, our condolences go out to the folks, the people that passed away, of course. This is a harsh penalty for you, my friend, because you're a football player. You make a lot of money. The minimum salary on football is $500,000. Barbi, that's for the guy who don't even play.
Yeah.
They're on the practice squad. And the guys that suit up and just sit on the sideline all day, they make $500,000. This guy was a 12th round pick. He caught 20-something passes. So, they had him in the offense. Like, he's the guy that when the main guy took a break, he went in. One of those guys. And as a young man, unfortunately, you had all different type of avenues not to drive impaired. You make let's throw the money part in it. You make enough money to take an Uber.
Right.
You make enough money for someone to even drive you. You make enough money to have a sober friend to drive you. You make enough money where even if the dude was drinking, he should be driving.
Yeah.
You should be in the You make enough money for people to drive you. But we don't make, and this coming from me, I'm not judging. I've had a DUI, okay? I know what that's all about. Thank God I didn't kill anybody, and I got caught. The first time I got caught, I was supposed to have been caught 1,000 times ago, but I got caught. It was bound to happen. And this man has killed someone, and look what they did. They cut him off the team immediately.
As they should have.
Cut you off the team. You're done.
To go to jail.
You're done. You're done. You're done, right? Then you killed somebody. It wasn't intentional, but they going to throw it on the books because of the law. The law is set up. You didn't do it intentional. You didn't get up in the morning and go, yo, I'm going to get drunk and get in the car and kill somebody. But when you do it, there are laws that are so compound to make it seem like it was premeditated that your ass is done. And it's unfortunate that you killed someone. And you're 20 years old.
22 years old.
22 years old. And it's just a devastating situation for all involved, especially in the person that passed away. Our condolences. You're a young man. You're going to learn today, as they say. You're going to go to jail. They're going to take your license away from you. You probably never get that back again. And now try to do something with your life to make amends for what you've done. You're going to do some jail time. And I saw the accident of the car. God, the guy slammed into this car.
The car was on fire.
And the car's on fire. And then there's no way in hell you can sober up in like 3 minutes.
No.
You can't do it. It's impossible. When I got pulled over, I said, they was like, yo, you swerved on the highway. I was on the BQE. Now, when they pulled me over, I was like, oh, hell no, I didn't swerve.
I did.
But come to think about it, I was swerving all over the place. And it was an unmarked
so you
car.
was driving regular in your eyes.
I was driving in my mind.
In your mind, you was driving regular.
In my mind, I'm driving in between the lines. But I'm on the Belt Parkway before the Coney Island exit. It's a fast, you can drive fast through that BQE thing. I don't know what this called. What is that highway called? Solar and I can't. I can't. Princess, That big QE, that thing that swings around Brooklyn. And Senny, I get pulled over by the unmarked car. You know the sedan with the tents? And these two dudes jumped out the car, Babylonians. Barbi, they had on the big boots. The boots that the boots that come up to the knees.
I bet.
And that hat, the officer hat, the trooper hat. That's kind of indented into the head.
Yep.
Barbi, I'm not making this up. The big leather jacket. The whole thing. Barbi, I got those guys.
They was coming for your ass.
And they put the
They was coming for that ass.
and then they put the window down. I was like, now listen to me. I got my license.
They're like, sir, get out the car.
What you talking about? Yo, I'm from the Bronx, baby.
You're going to jail, sir.
They said two things going to happen here. You're going to take a breathalyzer test. If you don't take the breathalyzer test, we're going to automatically suspend your license for a year. See, that's what I'm saying. It's all set up for you. So I took the breathalyzer test. Barbi, I failed it terribly.
You ain't had to take it.
And I know I didn't. That's what they tell you. Barbi, you have to take it.
They use it as
But Barbi, if you don't,
I would have taken this.
You got to take.
Right.
No.
Because they have to. In order for them, okay.
Barbi, if I didn't take it, it's automatic. Hold on, hear me out. Even if I get a lawyer,
maybe
whatever.
Back in the day it was,
It's
but now
automatic.
Laws
I was in New York City. It's an automatic year suspension.
But they got to prove you was drunk.
There was an automatic
so
year.
If you don't take it.
Hear me out. It's an automatic year suspension, right, in New York. If I didn't take it. You're right. I could have said, no, I'm not taking it. I'm not going to, I refuse the test and go to court and try to fight it. But I don't know. What if I was found guilty? What if I didn't want to take that chance?
They would have had to draw your blood.
And for me.
And how long would it take for them to do that? You could have sold up by then. Boom. Case one.
They didn't take no blood in New York City.
No, I said, had you referred, you would have denied the breathalyzer test.
And I get you.
They would have took you to jail, and they would have had to bring somebody to come and give you they would have had to take your blood and test your blood.
And I agree with you.
And how long that would have taken?
And I agree with you.
You could have sold up by then. Boom. You got proof I was drunk, officers. Now you ain't got no proof. Case closed. Case dismissed.
Now, hear me out. And thank you for sharing. And you're absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with you. I pleaded guilty to all charges. I got my license suspended for 90 days. So I would rather take the 90-day suspension, Barbi, than going to court and trying to figure this out for the year. I took that, and I had to go through this whole process. It cost me literally $5,000 to get my driver's license back. And Barbi, I didn't hit nobody.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Imagine if I would have hit and killed someone.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Ooh.
Terrible.
So, bro, you gotta go to jail. There was too many, and Barbi, when I did that, the Uber wasn't out.
No, regular taxis back.
It was regular taxis, and I still could have took a taxi. But this guy, you had Uber, Lyft, your boys. There were other ways for you to get around, and you got to face the piper with that. What else, Barbi, before we leave?
That would be awesome.
All right, Barbi, where can they find you?
You guys can find me, Barbi Cologne, on Facebook. I am Barbi Cologne on Instagram, Designer Bay 38 on TikTok, Designer Bay 40 on Snapchat.
Yes, you guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat. The E is a 3.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook for me, and Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. Great show, guys. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow for a Throwback Thursday. We are out of here. God bless you guys and peace. Say, hey, ladies, if y'all don't mind, look at that third camera over there. Let's wave at them, and we'll see you guys later. God bless you guys.
See you later.
See you later. Why am I looking up at this guy?
All right, we're out of here.
It's okay, it's alright. I got something you gon' like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.